Thank you. Mark Stone from Sky News. Following on from what my colleague said just now about the two-state solution, the Israeli ambassador to the UK made quite clear yesterday to Sky News when we spoke to her that the answer is absolutely no to a two-state solution. She echoed remarks the day before by, I think, the Israeli communications minister, who said, "We live here, this is our country, there will be no Palestinian state here. We will never allow another state to be established between the Jordan and the sea." It seems pretty clear to me, and I'm keen for your view, that the ambassador's remarks now put Israel in open defiance of American presidents' policies going back 40 years. How do you square what you just said there at the podium with what the current Israeli government is making quite clear: no two states?
So we have seen a number of different statements from different officials inside the Israeli government with respect to two states. We are going to continue to be clear about what our policy is and what we think is the appropriate policy going forward. And I say this as an appropriate policy, not just in the interests of the Palestinian people, but in the interests of the Israeli people and in the interests of the long-term stability and security of Israel. I spoke to this a little bit yesterday. The October 7th attack should have been a wake-up call to everyone that the status quo that has existed for a number of years is just not in the interest of Israel, that there needs to be a solution moving forward that addresses the legitimate aspirations of the Palestinian people while providing security to the Israeli people. We think the best way to achieve that is the establishment of an independent Palestinian state. We have made that quite clear. We make that clear privately, we make that clear publicly, and it's something we'll continue to engage with the Israeli government about.
If I may follow up briefly, the logical conclusion to what we're seeing unfold at the moment seems to be that you are backing Israel militarily with weapons, with funding, despite two starkly different endpoints.
So I don't think you can draw that conclusion at this point. We are supporting Israel in its campaign to ensure that the October 7th attacks cannot be repeated. But that doesn't mean we don't have disagreements with them along the way. We're a sovereign country. They're a sovereign country. We don't see eye to eye on everything. There are very few countries, maybe no countries in the world, where we are in complete agreement with everything. One of the things that you have heard the president say is that we have a long-standing relationship with Israel where we are close friends. And as close friends, we can have very frank and candid and sometimes quite difficult conversations. And we will continue to do so about this subject and I'm sure a great many others.